Same mindset, man. We here to do a job. You know, we here to go out there and execute, regardless of the opponent. So, no, I don't really think much.
Is it excitement level to face him for a third time and get a little revenge from last time?
Man, I'm just focused on one game at a time, man. That's our goal in the playoffs. Just one game at a time, and do the best we can as a team to get to that ultimate goal.
How do you flip the switch from losing 4 in a row to get back and make sure momentum's on your side?
I don't think there's a switch to be flipped. I think it's just work. It's the work that's put in every day, day in, day out, and us being on the same page and executing.
What did you learn from the last 2 games against the Bears, especially the way the last one ended?
Yeah, they got a good team over there. They play together. They get the ball out. They do that a good job on defense getting the ball out. So, yeah, our job is to protect the ball. So, that's our goal.
If you can take care of the ball and not turn it over, though, you can make things happen against those guys, can't you?
I think that happens against anybody. As long as you protect the ball, you got a chance. So.
Hey, Jayden, with the way last year's playoff game ended for you specifically,
Yeah.
what is another opportunity for you?
Just blessed, man, to be able to go out there again and have an opportunity again. Like I said, since I've been here, I've been in the playoffs every year. So I know it's not easy, and I know what it takes. And we all just gotta all get on the same page and go out there with the right mindset so we can reach our goal.
How has Jordan looked in practice the last couple weeks?
He's looked great, man. J Love is J Love, man. I don't think nothing can really change. Obviously injuries happen, but. Yeah, we've all faced those kind of things, and we know how to shake back from it.
What's your level of faith in him going into these playoffs that he can do whatever it takes to win a game?
I mean, faith is extremely high for him. I never lost hope or anything in J Love, so I know the work he put in every day. It's gonna show out there on Sunday, Saturday, whatever day we play.
With all the game reps that you guys have taken, you feel like you can kind of just hit the ground running.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, with all the game reps that you guys have taken with Jordan, you feel like you can just kind of hit the ground running on Saturday night?
Yeah, game reps, and we practice during the week, so yeah, that helps as well. Every rep count, in this sport. So yeah, we just take advantage of every rep we get.
Did you see DJ Moore wearing that cheese grater thing on his head?
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Did you see it though, or no?
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay.
What's you guys have kind of struggled in the red zone these last couple
Yeah.
times offensively. I know it's always an emphasis, but is there any extra emphasis put on it this week, or is it just? Hey,
Yeah, I think that just goes into preparation, man. Like we just got to hound in and lock in and execute during the week, so that way when we go out there on Saturday, it just come natural.
Jay, this is your third go-around right here. This is your third go-around. How different does it feel than 23 going to Dallas for you?
I think it's the same mindset, honestly. But just knowing what it takes, it's definitely a different feel, and just mindset going into it. Just knowing what it takes, and it's not easy. And since we came short, you just feel like you got to do more at this point. So, I think that's the only mindset. Just try to do a little more than you usually do, so you can reach the goal.
What does it say about this team, this organization, this coaching staff, players that you guys are in this thing?
This is a winning organization. I've been watching, the rivalry all my life, really. Being a kid from Chicago, just watching, I mean, it was hard being a Bears fan because, you just watch the Packers, beat the Bears every year, from my perspective. But, yeah, man, it's a blessing to be a part of, and, just knowing what it takes, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Will you have a lot of family members there on Saturday?
I don't know. The tickets are a little high this week. I spent a pretty penny the last time we played in Chicago, so I'm not sure. But we'll see.
The mindset going into this playoffs as opposed to last year where you had Christian tearing his ACL in the regular
Yeah.
season, finale, Jordan get hurt. Does it feel like maybe around the team there's a little bit more confidence?
Yeah, man, just as many as guys as we can have, man, we always going to have confidence in each other. We need every piece we can get, man, because, obviously we had a lot of injuries that, that kind of hit us pretty quick. But, yeah, man, we believe in each other, man. Whoever's out there, that's, we expect them to do their job and, take care of it and put us in position to win.
Have there been times this year that you felt like the offense was really in stride, or has it been kind of just a little bit of a struggle for you to get?
It's ups and downs, man, in this sport. But no doubt, man, we definitely were striding there early on for sure. But that's the sport, man. It's adversity. It's a lot of stuff. Momentum is gonna happen in this sport. So we just gotta find ways to get over the hump.
Jim, you know this being from Chicago. There's a lot of playoff experience in this locker room.
Yes.
And there's not in your opponent locker room.
Yes.
Playoff experience this week. How valuable is that, especially in this type of situation?
I think experience is very valuable, but you got to treat every opponent with the same respect, because every Sunday is another Sunday, or every Saturday is a new Saturday. So it's about who's going to go out there and execute and play more physical. At the end of the day, that's who gonna win.
What do you think experience helps the most in games like these?
Like I said before, just knowing what it takes. Just doing more during the week, just doing more out there on the field, and just executing at a higher level. So.
Why do you think you guys have the ability to make a run? What do you think you guys have that can?
I think because this is an ultimate team sport. So when you put it all together, the sky's the limit in this sport, man. I think it's all about effort. Attitude, and just being able to execute, and just going all out for the guy next to you. At the end of the day, that's what this all about. You got that, and you can do that at a high level. Sky's the limit.
And you feel like you guys have that in this?
Oh, we definitely got that.
Did your Bears fandom end when you got the call on draft night?
What was that?
When did your Bears fandom end? Was it when you got the call on draft night?
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really watched the Bears in a long time. Like as a kid, I had everything. I had the jersey, Walter Payton jersey, everything. But I haven't watched the Bears in a while. After probably the Jay Cutler era.
So 2010, the last time they played in the playoffs.
Yeah,
remember
probably,
that game?
Yeah.
Were you too young for that? The 2010.
No, I remember for sure. Yeah. Devin Hester was my favorite player. Everything. But I haven't cheered or watched the Bears in a long time. But. Yeah.
Is it kind of crazy that this rivalry, longest played rivalry in the NFL, they've only played twice in the playoffs before this? Do you know that?
I had no clue, to be honest.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy stat. Every year, new year, though, man.
Jim, when you play a team for a third time, do you expect to see anything different, or is it just you're good against their good? Does it just come down to that in a third meeting?
Yeah, it's all about executing, and obviously, man, to the last whistle. That's what it's going to come down to. You can't let up. You can't relax, because we learned that when you relax and take your foot off the pedal, it can bite you in the ass. So we learned that, and, we got to figure out how to not let that happen anymore.
Jayden, I'm sorry if you already asked this, but a year ago, regular season finale, you lose Christian.
Yeah.
Jordan has the elbow injury.
Yeah.
How much confidence is there going into these postseason, just with the pieces that you know are going to be there for you?
Yeah, man, just having all our dogs, that's definitely pivotal to, this run we're trying to make. Injuries happen along the way, which is unfortunate. Yeah, you can go ahead.
How did you spend last week? We know that Jordan got a head start on kind of looking at some Bears stuff, and there was the good on good in practice. How did you spend last week kind of to prepare for this?
Well, I had some snaps out there last week, so, I had to prepare a little different. My mindset was just, I was ready to play a full game last week, so my number was called at a certain point, and, my job was to go out there and execute. So
you knew the whole time that might happen? You might be
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Was that less than ideal to have to go?
I don't care, man. I'm a team guy. Yeah. Whatever it takes for the team, that's what I'm gonna do. My job is to go out there and execute. I haven't played all year, so having some snaps won't hurt. So yeah, that was just my mindset. Just whatever it takes for the team.
You mentioned not playing much this year.
Yeah.
Gone through a lot, obviously.
Yep.
To get this chance.
Yep.
What? Excuse me. How do you look at this as sort of like a clean slate, like kind of a start over? Like here's my chance to make a mark on the season.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a clean slate. It's just getting over adversity and everything like that, man. Just honestly, it's just a blessing, really, because everything could be worse. So I got over a foot and I got over a collarbone, and you know, God blessed me to be out there and go out there and play in a playoff game this weekend. So I'm really just, I call it a blessing, really, more than anything. Just grateful to even be able to go out there and do it with my guys. So I know that was him.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
Is momentum like a media make-believe thing? Or is that something that's real?
No, momentum is definitely real.
Okay.
I would definitely agree with that. But momentum can start anywhere. You know what I mean? It's not just, you know, it ends and it never comes back. I think momentum can start anywhere. So at any given moment, you know, anything can happen.
They just need to make a play to get
One
things going.
play, that's all it takes, in my opinion.